Open Jaw is on location in St. John, New Brunswick, because the MSC Meraviglia is doing the tour of Eastern Canada. And Tammy, I want you to tell me, what is it that made MSC decide to do this leaf peeping itinerary?
Well, we're very excited to bring the excitement of MSC to Eastern Canada, and it's just a fabulous destination. And we listen to our guests, and it is an itinerary that is of great interest. And we're returning to St. John after a 4-year absence, so we're extremely excited, and it brings a lot of excitement to St. John.
Yeah, and the other thing that you have posted is the fact that it brings in a lot of money into the destination, and I'm very curious about that. It said 68 million is brought in yearly to a city like St. John, and we often hear the opposite. We often hear that people get off the ships, go into the destination, and don't spend money and then just go back and eat on the ship. But you have different statistics, so tell me about that.
Exactly. Yes, it is the exact opposite, actually. When we are in port, we bring, extensive business to the port of St. John. Our guests are out experiencing the entertainment, the pubs, the coffee shops. They're as excited to be in port just as much as, the guests of St. John are excited to be here. So we do bring a very large economic, benefit to the port.
And why this ship in particular? I'm just curious. Does something about Meraviglia suit this destination?
The Meraviglia is a Canadian favorite, and we really do again listen to our guests, and it's the perfect fit for this sailing. So the Meraviglia always brings a large following.
Okay, well then now I need to know why the Meraviglia is a Canadian favorite.
Oh, well, you will have an opportunity to experience that firsthand today. Just the sheer beauty of the ship and just so much to see and do. So for those of you not able to join us today, be sure to join us on a future sailing and experience it for yourself.
And of course, once the leaves are gone, this itinerary will end. And it's my understanding that then Meraviglia homeports in New York, right?
Yes. Departure out of New York and bringing some great itineraries, and is proven to be very popular with a unique offering of not solely having departures out of Florida.
Yeah, no kidding, because of course for Canadians it's so easy to get to New York. You can drive, or travel agents can put together a bus, take people down to New York, and then boom, you're in the Caribbean, right, for the winter season?
Exactly, and it is proving to be, again, a Canadian favorite. It's such a unique offering, no longer having to solely rely on airfare. It is just a short drive, and we're really seeing the numbers and the interest from the Canadian market in that.
That's really good news. Thanks. Love to hear that.
Great. It is. It's exciting. It's an exciting day for us here in St. John, our return to Eastern Canada after a 4-year absence. So we look forward to sharing our beautiful ship with you today and see all of our Meraviglia has to offer.
Great. I look forward to it myself. And we have the mayor of St. John, a woman, a female mayor, yay. And what I want to ask you, Donna, is what does it mean to the city of St. John to have MSC Meraviglia here in port, and does it bring a lot to the economy?
It brings a huge amount to the economy, Nina. It's wonderful to have the Meraviglia here. It's a beautiful ship. And it's been interesting because I've lived in St. John for almost 40 years, and I've watched the evolution really of the cruise industry. And every year we grow in that industry, and every year we get more interesting and bigger and more different ships. And this is really something to have the MSC Meraviglia in here. So it is very important to us. And you know what, the other thing about it is today we have a two cruise ship day. I think tomorrow we have a 3 cruise ship day. And that influx of just people into the uptown area really gives an interesting vibe to the city. And it's so wonderful to see, that real energy being injected into the uptown of the city. So it's really great. We love it. We just love it.
Donna was telling me a story when we were boarding about how a couple of cruise ship passengers were visiting the city and they had their map out. So a lot of people from St. John were stopping to ask them if they needed help, and a couple of them invited them to dinner. So it's clearly a very friendly city. I love that story. And so for you to show up here on the ship obviously is an indication of the importance of MSC coming back.
Oh, definitely. I want to be a partner with the Port of St. John and with the cruise ship industry, whatever we can do. I think it's a wonderful industry. It brings the greatest, economic development to the city. So it's really great to have you here and wonderful to be here.
Thank you for your time, Madam Mayor. I know you have a lot on your plate today.
I do, and but that's fine. This has been a great little break for me actually to be here because it's so beautiful here. I just love the design of the boat, and the interior is amazing.
It's pretty spectacular. You're right. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Nina, for inviting me.